Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we are turning in 10 sets of Winter's Embrace. Now, Winter's Embrace is a new divination card. Just pulling it up here on the old wiki. It was introduced this league. This is, I don't know if anyone else has done this yet. Am I finally first to the punch? Maybe. I might be. I hope so. So Winter's Embrace here is a really cool card. It's basically like we took the synthesis map gamble that we did last league, or I guess not really gamble, but sort of loot run, I don't know what you want to call it, and condensed it into a divination card, but sort of specified it, right? So Circle of Fear, for those who don't know, Circle of Fear is the Sapphire ring. It's the Sapphire synthesized ring, and it rolls Herald of Ice mods. The implicits normally vary between 1 to 3, as you can kind of see here in the wiki, but if you're looking at the card, it gives you a 3 implicit synthesized ring. So basically, it's as if you had those points in Uncharted realms, guaranteed. So it gives you 3 implicit rings. That's awesome. So what are the implicits? Excuse, not the implicits. What are the explicits that we roll? So there's 5 different options here. The ones that we're really looking for, and it always rolls 2. It always rolls 2 of these explicits. We're looking for increased buff effect and cold damage while affected by Herald of Ice. So if you pull up here, these are the 5. So we just check buff effect and cold damage while affected by Herald of Ice. They sell for just about 6 to 7x, roughly. Now, if we hit a really good implicit, that value could skyrocket. First of all, the rolls, obviously, those will matter. That'll change it to some degree, right? The higher the rolls on both combined, the better. But if we hit a really good implicit, like I think cold damage would be a good one. Honestly, I don't even know what are some of the best ones that people are selling. Yeah, okay, this is a sick one, right? This is insane. LA damage with attack skills, and then you gain onslaught. This one frostbite cold damage. I don't think this is a mirror, but power charges. Like, these are the kind of things we're looking for. Curse effects, max frenzy charges, things like this will be really good. I don't know if global crit is 100x, but you know, power charge spells, like you get the point. Really good implicits plus really good explicits equal really big money. Now, if we're just looking at these rings by themselves, so if let's say we just roll a random ring, excluding the corrupted one, doesn't even matter, and the ones are, let's say, reduced reservation, cold res, whatever, these are not big money. These are not big money at all. So we could just check, honestly, any variety of these, and they're like 10C for the most part. Yeah, 10C for this one. That's the most I saw. We just do cold damage with max cold res. Yeah, 10, 15C, 20C maybe. It's, you know, we're not making our money back because each of these cards I paid just about 65C per card. So the total investment is roughly 10x given current Exile prices at 130C per. Roughly, give or take. Now, some I paid 60, some I paid 65. I don't think I paid above 65, so it's maybe a little bit less, but you get the point. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hand these in and check out what implicits we're dealing with. Oh, it automatically opens the ring. I didn't realize that. Oh my god, we literally hit the first one. What? We literally hit the first one. It's a min roll though, isn't it? But it's like a min roll, but we hit the first one. What? What? Okay, I mean, LA damage is good. That's good for sure. 15x is the only one with LA damage. But I don't know, because like the cold damage ones. What about damage with ailments? This is what? I mean, frenzy charge duration is kind of useless, right? Most builds that are generating frenzy charges are going to be able to generate them relatively fast, so it's not, duration doesn't do much. But what the hell? We got buff effect and cold damage on the first ring. Are you kidding me? I thought they were going to come unID'd, so I was kind of expecting to take a little bit more time with this. But holy shit, the first one. Okay, next one. Okay, so this is more what I was kind of expecting to hit. Things like cold damage, cold resist. Like, this isn't worth anything. And you look at the implicits, they're not that good either. So let's go ahead and put that here. Reduce res and max cold res and the implicits. And we got cold damage implicit. That's not terrible, but I mean, like, I'm curious, like, how much is the cold damage implicit by itself? It's like 10C. Just no matter what the bases are. If we just go like this, it's like, yeah, it's 10C. Yeah. Okay. I mean, so this is like an example, but like, so it's 10% cold, and if you're doing this, you're probably running, like maybe you're running a Herald of Ice build, right? And you're most likely not running other forms of damage besides cold, I would assume. So LA damage kind of functions like that. This is, I can't believe we hit it on the, I didn't think we were gonna hit it at all. Wow. Okay, 7 more. Reduce res, max cold. See fire damage, cold damage, global accuracy, you know, whatever. The cold damage roll again is good, but not the explicits are bad. So we can't really do much with that. It's like no matter what you get, as long if the explicits are bad, the implicits don't really matter in this case. Unless you get like a nutso implicit, but I don't think that's likely. So cold res. This is the cold res ring. So we've had a lot of cold damage implicits. What is that? The third one? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, third cold damage implicit. Oh my god, we hit another one! Are you kidding me? What? This is insane. What are the odds? Wow. I thought it was weighted poor. That's crazy. That's also a max damage buff effect, which I think is the more important one, my understanding. Wow. Holy shit. 3 more. Minions? Okay, this is probably the worst one yet. I might be able to read it. Cold damage and max cold res. 6% dex isn't bad. Max mana is good. But, I mean, again, the explicits are bad, so we can't really do much about it. Last one. Crit multi. Buff effect and res. This is probably not terrible. Let's take a look at this guy. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. How much is this combination by itself? Like 20c with the rolls, of course. 1x. I could see that. I could see this for an x. It doesn't seem crazy to me. The crit multi. Obviously, the light radius and lane damage are pretty useless. I can't believe that we hit this though. I mean, the implicits unfortunately are not good, but this is a solid. I mean, given the rolls, it's a solid 6 to 7x, probably 6 to 8x. Wow. So assuming these both sell for like the absolute minimum, right? The absolute minimum is going to be about 6.5, 7x. So we'll call it 13 to 14x. We spent 10x on these cards. I expected to lose money so hard, and we've gone ahead and made a solid minimum, like 30 or 40% profit. These will all sell for 10c, maybe 510c. This one another x. So yeah, at least I'd say probably about 15x. This one could be nutso though. This one could be absolutely nutso. I don't know. There's nothing. This one could be ridiculous. Is there anything in the league? I mean, because the implicits are so random, right? What if we just do damage with ailments? It's like 8.5x. I don't know. This one could be absolutely bananas. This one could be bananas. I don't know. We'll see. If I sell it, I'll let you guys know how much. I always do. But anyway, regardless, thank you guys so much for watching in this extremely unexpected result. And I will catch you guys in the next one.